Will the real men stand up? I got to control myself. I got to control myself, yo. Because I'm feeling something today. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling something. I feel like it's a message that need to be sent out to y'all today. It's a real message that need to be sent out to the people today. And the message is, we no longer tolerating these suckers. When did we start letting lames run the school? When did we start letting fairies tell us what to do? I know what it is. I know what it is. Y'all got too rich. That's what it is. You got too rich. You got too much money. Because when you got too much money, you lost the core of who you are. Because money will ruin you. Money will make you fearful. Because you came up broke. But see, it's a different mentality from people like me, right? Because the way that I look at money is a tool. And so the thing that I learned when I was coming up was the fact that I went through it mean that you can't do nothing to me. Because the worst you can do is take me back to where I came from. I already been through it. I already suffered. That's the benefit of not having nothing and coming up. See, when you already get it, it's two things that happen to you if you already got it and you coddle, especially as a man. I'm talking to my guys right now. It's two things that happen, right? If your daddy spoiled you, and I remember I was having a conversation with somebody that called into the platform and he said, Anton, I'm looking to buy my son a car. And I said, don't do it. You can get it for your daughter, but don't get it for your son. He says, why? I don't want him to go through the same things that I went through. I said, let me help you to understand something. Suffering is what creates great men. We got to go through it, whether it's in a controlled environment or whether you're going to get to a space where the world is going to force you to deal with it because there is no safety net. And so now what we have is a lot of guys that went through all of this generational trauma with their mamas, and so they trying to protect their sons from having to go through it. It's a rite of passage to have to prove yourself. It's a rite of passage to have to prove yourself, not be coddled. To have to really get to it and prove that you are worthy of a wife, that you are worthy of being able to carry the legacy of your father, that you are worthy of being able to be a person that is really, really in their bag and can lead the community. But we so weak, we so scary, and that's why all of the men are so weak nowadays. You afraid to stand up for something because you got rich. You got money, you got rich, and you got your whole priorities, and everything that you was compromised. It's compromised now because you're so afraid to lose something. But you got to be willing to risk everything in order to be successful. And that's why y'all so enthralled with being middle class. I've never seen so many men that say, oh man, I'm okay with being normal. That's not manly. That's feminine. Feminine is okay with being okay. That's a feminine female trait. If your father never told you, let me be the uncle for you. That's a feminine female trait to want to be okay. As men, we should want to conquer everything. It's the reason why, and it doesn't necessarily justify it for being right, but it's the reason why men go and seek other women. It's not that he's missing anything at home. That's just the core of who he is. Historically, men have always sought to conquer other lands. Right or wrong, it's the core and the nature of what we do. So what we've tried to do, if we've tried to tame men and try to make them weaker, so that they could be more like women and that we can care and we can lean into our emotions. I see so many sassy men talking about, oh my God, I need to be centered with myself. I need to go and get a therapist. No, you need to redirect that energy and that anger because it ain't gonna never leave from you. That's called testosterone. That's the core of who you are. Why do you want to take away your core and make yourself weak? Being weak ain't never been strong for nobody. They keep telling you, oh, express your feelings. Tell me what you really thinking. That's what all women gonna do because that's what they do to their girlfriends. You want a girlfriend or you want a man? You want a girlfriend or you want a man? Tell me, no, I'm never going to change who I was. I had a conversation with my wife the other day. Because women are naturally going to pine for you. They want more of your time. And I said, you know what? This is the honest to God truth on everything. I said, listen, let me tell you something, baby girl. And we was just chilling. It wasn't no argument or nothing like that. We was just kicking it. I said, you know what? I am who I am. My name is my name. I'm Anton. I'm never going to change the core of who I am. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm never going to stop working. I'm never going to stop conquering. I don't have a number anymore. And when I say a number, I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about people whose lives I can change. Accomplishments that I can reach. Heights that I can grow to. I've surpassed everything that I thought that I ever could do, and all it did was open up more opportunity. We got to reach lives. We got to change people. We got to run up the bag, and we got to absolutely change the world. You think that I'm going to stop? I was looking at that Judge Mathis situation, and that dude was going back to go and get his wife to chase her. When did it ever say that? It said the women had to be helpmeets. We're not here in order to make you feel good. I'm here to conquer the world, and then you become the beneficiary of my greatness. I don't care. I will leave it all behind in order to continue to... Listen, my goal, I'm a one-track minded, focus. This is what God told me to do. This is what I'm going to accomplish. I make no compromises and no sacrifices whatsoever. I tried it. Honest to God, y'all, real talk, just being honest with y'all, I tried it. I tried to be the guy that was sensitive and said, hey, listen, let me tell you what it is that I think. It didn't work for me. I felt icky afterwards. I jumped in the shower immediately. I said, wash this demon off of me. It didn't make me feel good. I jumped in the shower immediately and I said, what kind of devil is this on me? Get this off my shoulder. Get this shit off my shoulder. That sensitive stuff, I felt icky. I felt so icky. Next thing you know, you're going to have me watching feminine movies. Color Purple up next. The Notebook. Oh, I'm so in touch with my feelings. I don't have it in me. It ain't in me. I ain't got that. I don't want it. I'm not interested. I am here to take over the world, and you are here in order to make sure that I do so and to help me in my quest. I'm not changing. I'm never going to change for nobody and nothing. And I'm willing to risk it all. I'm willing to do anything it takes in order to continue to push forward because this is what my purpose is. And my purpose has never been a woman. A woman is just a beneficiary. She's just the person that's going to be extra with me. I am who I am. And I don't understand where we got so sidetracked. I don't know where we came from. I don't know honest to God, I don't know where we sat here and we said, listen, let's be more sensitive and let's be more feminine. And when did men started embracing, because I see this narrative online all the time, listen, we all have masculine and feminine energies. If I see another man talking about his energies again with an S, with all of these S's, we keep having energies and your T's keep T'ing and your S's is all over the place, even on words that ain't got no S on it. That's a feminine trait, dog. Pick up your balls. I want to sew and crochet. You want to what? I want to be a crocheter when I grow up. Okay, I got you. Hey, get the strap. Get the strap. Get the belt. We got to get this energy up off of him. We got to get this energy up off of him. And all I'm saying is we need masculinity back. Ain't no such thing as toxic masculinity because masculinity ain't toxic. Masculinity ain't toxic. I don't care what your mama said. Stop carrying your wife's purse everywhere. Stop carrying your wife's purse everywhere. She'll respect you more. Stop being weak. Stop even using the terms. Your words got power. The power of life and death is in your tongue. When you say stuff like that, when you say happy wife, happy life, when you do things just for women, that is a feminine trait. That is weakness. It is. It's weakness. And so I think we need our masculinity back. We keep talking about women are the determination for whether or not our elections is going to swing one way or another. Shut the hell up. It's not. It's not. It never was. It never should be, because women should be following their men. If you are a man in your household and your woman is voting differently than you are not a man. If your household is moving differently then you are not a man. If your woman tell you that y'all are in a partnership instead of you my husband, you my man, you are not a man. Your woman is voting differently than you. Y'all not on one accord. Y'all not equally yoked. What? Y'all wives keep getting on the internet embarrassing y'all. Whole nother subject. Whole nother subject. Shout out to all of the Dwayne Wades out here in the street. Y'all keep following them. And y'all think that just because these people got money that they automatically is some authority on how it is that you're supposed to raise your children. No, that means that they have a talent, but it doesn't mean that they necessarily manifested what it is that they supposed to be doing as a man. They had a talent. It don't mean that they righteous. It don't mean that they right. All of these relationships, they show you eventually that they fall apart because they have no God in them. Ain't nothing in them. God ain't with these people. You think I care about a celebrity? I don't care nothing about no celebrity. It's time to take the throne back. It's time to take the throne back. Real men is up. Real men is up. Roland Martin, Steve Harvey, Umar Johnson, Ricky Smiley, D.L. Hughley, Dwayne Wade, all of these people, all of these boule, all of these sassy men, time is up for them. Time is up for them. We not following them off the cliff no more. They leading you. Let me tell you where they leading you to, and we're going to go over to the next subject. They're leading you to hell. You're going to bust hell wide open. And I know you're not a believer. I know you don't believe it, but you heard it here today. These sassy men is going to lead you directly to hell. They are going to bust hell wide open. The lake of fire, it enlargeth itself. All of y'all following these same people you think is cool, you dope fiends. Y'all walking druggies. You a dope fiend. You got to take X. You got to take pills in order to get yourself up. You addicted to porn. You're gonna bust hell wide open. Wide open. It's the reason why you can't even be productive, because you're so obsessed with something that ain't even add no value into your life.